Alright everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're going over another cybersecurity news feed on my website actually. Today we're going to be going over three articles. CISA issues emergency directive requiring federal agencies to update systems to prevent Microsoft Exchange vulnerability. CISA issues ED 2502 MindGate Microsoft Exchange vulnerability. CISA issues alert on vulnerability affecting Microsoft Exchange. So we're really about Microsoft today, and alert, all the information, all this info is from the CISA, the Cybersecurity Infrastructure Security Agency. We do not own any of this information, and there is their website, CISA.gov. I do not own this information. I am just covering it to help spread the cybersecurity awareness. This is the date it was released. Washington. Today, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, issued Emergency Directive 2502 in response to a vulnerability that impacts hybrid Microsoft Exchange users. This post-authentication vulnerability allows a cyber threat actor with administrative access to an Exchange server to escalate privileges and exploit vulnerable hybrid joined configurations against the organization's connected cloud environment. Federal civilian agencies are directed to take immediate action and implement vendor mitigation, I don't think I'm saying that right, guidance. At this time, CISA is not aware of active exploitation. However, the new Common Vulnerabilities and Exposures CVE 2025-53-786 could severely impact an organization's identity, and administrative access. Jesus, they are getting over this one. Across cloud-connected services. If this is not addressed, as American Cyber Defense Agency and the operational lead for federal civilian cybersecurity, CISA is taking urgent action to mitigate this vulnerability that proposes a significant, unacceptable risk to the federal system upon which Americans depend on, said the CISA Acting Director Ganu Manaka. The risks associated with this Microsoft Exchange vulnerability extended to every organization and sector using this environment. While federal agencies are mandated, we strongly urge all organizations to adapt or adopt the actions in this emergency directive. As federal civilian agencies implement this mandate, CISA will assess and support agency adherence and provide additional resources as required. CISA, the Cybersecurity Infrastructure Security Agency, is committed to using its cybersecurity authorities to gain greater visibility and drive timely risk reduction across federal civilian agencies. For more information on CISA directives, visit this CISA directives at CISA.gov. Guys, it is getting nuts with this new SharePoint vulnerability. It is getting big. The CISA is on it, and Microsoft is doing their best to take care of it, but Microsoft, it seems to, it takes a little bit. Okay, that was our CISA issues emergency directive requiring federal agencies to update systems to prevent Microsoft Exchange vulnerability. Now we're going to move on to CISA issues ED 2502 MindGate Microsoft Exchange vulnerability. This is the date. Today, CISA has issued emergency directive ED 20. Wait a minute, was that the same thing? Yes, that is basically the same thing. I don't know that. Today, the CISA issued Emergency Directive ED 2502. Man, I think this is the same thing. Huh. That's basically the same thing. We're going to skip that. CISA issues alert on vulnerability affecting Microsoft Exchange. CISA Acting Exclusive Assistant Director Chris Brita released the following statement today. The Cybersecurity Infrastructure Security Agency issued an alert tonight on a high-severity vulnerability we're actively monitoring and mitigating with on-premise Microsoft Exchange servers. That was disclosed today. As with all high-severity threats and vulnerabilities, we immediately begun working with Microsoft and our government and industry partners to assess the scope and impact. All organizations are strongly encouraged to implement Microsoft guidance to reduce risk. This quick action is another example of the type of operational collaboration that is securing the nation's critical infrastructure. You can read more of this alert from the CISA's main website, CISA.gov. And that was just our CISA issues alert on vulnerability affecting Microsoft Exchange. Guys, this SharePoint vulnerability is getting nuts. There's all kinds of things. Make sure you update and keep your software up to date and your antivirus and firewall. Stay safe out there. More news is on the way.